Welcome back, everybody. It's your favorite show, Throwbacks, Throwdowns. Duff, Cass, how you guys doing?
Dandy.
Beautifully.
Awesome. So this week's topic is coming to us from a recommendation from one of our TikTok followers. I'm going to butcher his username, but I'll give it a shot. It's Spider Madoria. He has been asking us to do a... Hello, Spider. He's been asking us to do a Saved by the Bell throwdown. So that's what we're going to do today.
I thought you said Spider. I'm all right, Spider.
Spider-Man?
Spider-Man. No relation to Spider-Man. We are going to do favorite and least favorite Saved by the Bell characters.
Ooh.
Yes.
Okay.
Get those brains going. We're gonna go back to Bayside for a few minutes here, and we're gonna do a little different format. We're gonna put 5 minutes on the clock, and then we're gonna do maybe like a 2-minute review at the end and kind of hash it out and see who was really right and who was really wrong.
We're sticking to our timers again.
Yes, yeah, we got the 5-minute timer back, and we're not turning back from it.
Good. Let's dive in.
All right, Duffy, you got that gong ready, buddy?
I think so. Let me. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna hit it with my invisible gong smacker. All right. 5 minutes on the clock. Castagna, who is your favorite Saved by the Bell character?
As per usual, I'm going to go a little unconventional. Mr. Belding. I think that Mr. Belding is consistently funny. A lot of times you're laughing at him, not so much with him. But his laugh will make you laugh no matter what. I think that he has a genuine concern for all the kids in his school. He's the kind of principal that you would want. He has to be a hard ass sometimes, but a lot of times the kids are into shenanigans and he's got to lay down the law. But episodes like when he's wearing the ponytail or when he's Big Bopper Belding and
Yes,
he was a DJ back in the day at the school. Just funny, the funny, relatable adult. He's an adult who wants to be one of the kids, but knows when to draw the line, and he's got to lay down the law for all the miscreants at Bayside.
I like it. Good choice. Duffy,
Choice.
who you got?
So I wasn't a huge follower back in the day. Crazy, I know. Might as well just kick me off the show, basically. I'm saying something like that. But I feel like I watched it enough to get a little bit of a sense here. And I'm going to just go for, one of the big dogs here. We got to go AC Slater. His style, his mannerisms, his coolness, coming to Bayside early on and kind of being like the outcast and then, button heads with Zach Morris there at the beginning. Even the way he sits in chairs, he just makes it look cool. He's the jock, but he's also kind of cool. He's kind of friends with everybody. He's sympathetic towards Screech. So, he's got a heart, but at the same time, he can be a little bit of a badass. And, him and Zach always button heads over the girl. And I don't know, he's got a cool character, but someone, that feel like that could be friends with anybody. And he's just, I don't know, that's what I'm going with. A little AC. How about you, Scales?
I like it. I'm going to go with my favorite was always Screech. Samuel Screech Powers.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Dustin Diamond.
That's not nice.
Did you hear that?
What was that?
Did you hear that?
What
That was
happened
Miss
there?
Siri just saying that's not nice after we said rest in peace.
Oh, jeez.
Jeez,
Wow.
I guess my phone with the Australian Siri didn't like that.
She didn't like. Well, not a fan of Screech.
I hope it picked that up. I really
It's
hope.
all right. We'll put those 30 seconds back on the clock. So go for it. What do you like
Thanks,
about
Sorry
Screech?
about that.
I love the nerdy characters, and he's not the prototypical. I mean, he's nerdy, but he's cool, and he's cool. He's friends with Zach and Slater and these guys, and he's not like the super uber nerd, right? He's got some style to him. He's always chasing after Lisa. It's kind of like Urkel chasing after Laura, but the nerd's got to find his way at the end of the day and find that beautiful girl that he loves. So I'm going Screech. That's my pick. We're going to go in reverse. Least favorite Saved by the Bell character. And I'm going to go to Duff. Duff. Who you got?
Again, my limited knowledge to a degree, but Someone that kind of always stood out to me as being a little pretentious, a little annoying. I mean, generally hanging out with the group and decent, but just never did it for me. I'm gonna go with Lisa. She's kind of annoying to me. Her constant. I know she's sweet generally to Screech, but Screech being like absolutely obsessed with her and always trying to make it essentially with her. But I don't know. There's just something about her style, the way she comes across. It just kind of always irked me. So yeah, I'm just going with Lisa Turtle. She's getting it, and not to mention, she's kind of gone a little downhill nowadays. So I don't know.
Yeah. She had some serious mental health problems. So
yeah,
not her fault.
Yeah,
she's extremely materialistic on the show, so I support. I'm torn between 3, but I'm just gonna pull the trigger and say Jesse. Too neurotic, too over the top. The infamous. I'm so excited. I'm so scared. From taking diet pills or whatever it was.
Yes.
Just like I like the dynamic with her and Slater that she's the over the top feminist and he's a very like chauvinist guy, and it's just like, but in the end she's just like a little too much for me. She grates on my nerves. She's a good character, but there were like 2 others I could have picked, and I just had to go for her, I suppose. If for no other reason, because of the dance.
She'd do very well in 2022 if Saved by the Bell was happening now. She'd be in her wheelhouse.
Yeah, certainly.
So for me, I'm gonna go a little bit off the down to the second tier characters because I'm a big fan of Saved by the Bell, and I know a lot of these second tier characters. And Maxwell Nerdstrom. Now this guy, I said I like nerds. This guy he's such a nerd. He's unbearable. He's annoying. He pisses off Screech, and Screech is a nerd. Like, how bad is this guy? I just remember the one episode where Screech they broke his mother's Elvis statue. And they're trying to get the money to go buy a new one, and this guy he screws up their whole plan. And then they end up, he wants to get with Jesse, and they're like, no, don't make him do it. And Screech puts his dog's face in place of Jesse when Nerdstrom goes to close his eyes and give a big kiss, and he kisses the dog. And he's like, yes, screw you, Nerdstrom, you friggin' nerd. All right, so that's the 5-minute timer is up. Any closing words here? Well, so we got open for maybe another minute or 2. Anybody have any rebuttals or anything?
I forgot about that guy. That's a good pick.
Yeah, I didn't know there was a character like that. I didn't see that.
Yeah, I forgot that there was like a douchey nerd, because the other nerds was Pete was one of the guys, I think.
Yeah, there was a few of them.
He was like the semi leader of them. As far as Slater goes, he was in contention for me to pick as my favorite too. I always liked him over Zach. I like that he constantly got to cut Zach down a little bit, calling him a preppy. Duff, I know that you have definitely copied his style. I've seen you wearing elastic banded black high-waisted jeans
all the time.
Just before we started doing this show,
I wear that to work.
Just before we started doing the show, you cut off your 80s Howie Mandel mullet.
I did, unfortunately.
Yeah. And Slater, he's the muscle-bound wrestling guy, but obviously he has done ballet too, and he's secure with himself. So
he does. He is very good at ballet.
Yeah.
Yeah, my choice was going to either be Slater or Belding, either as well.
Yeah.
From seeing his character all the time, and he just kind of, I don't know, he had like it was like a love-hate relationship with Zach too, and like they kind of fed off each other, but you could tell that they kind of respected each other at the end of the day. It was, I don't know, that would have been my other choice.
Yeah, Mr. Belding. Mr. Belding was very good. He'd probably be my second choice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Not too many bad characters on this show, I think, at the end of the day. I mean, like Jesse and Lisa, maybe most people would say, meh, but I feel like a lot of the characters are likable in most of the sense. I have a couple of drawbacks, but
I really wanted to say Tori just because I don't understand where that timeline fits in and what happened on the show then. Not even anything against her, just as soon as I see she's in the episodes, like I don't even know what's going on. I don't care.
Yeah, annoying.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was good, boys. Spider Midoriya, I hope you enjoyed your request here for our Saved by the Bell throwdown. Be sure to follow us on social media. at Throwbacks Technodrome Pod on TikTok, of course, and also on Instagram. We try to put up some daily content there for everyone to enjoy. And also on our YouTube, be sure to like and subscribe and ring the bell for notifications. And now we are also on Spotify. So be sure to check us out for our audio
You
version.
can hear just our sexy voices.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
How do you not download that? God,
Oh.
getting me all
Yeah,
excited.
Oh, cool.
Spider, you're right, Spider. Thank you.
All right, guys. So until next time, take it easy.
Bye.